Hey guys and gals, it's me George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man. And just give you a quick update on the Ariens. It's not completed, obviously. I still have a fair amount of wiring to do down in here. I'm going to be hooking up this solenoid somewhere. And that will probably, I'm thinking it's probably going to go right down in that area somewhere. Because I got to save all the room I can get for the battery. I'm going to have to move that wire that's coming across. Let me see if I get a better shot down here. Yeah, the battery's going to have to go back in there. So that's the only place for it on this mower. And coming around the other side, the top cover is just sitting on there. It's not bolted down yet because the screws for it are drying. I painted them. And I've got the linkage on here, but I still have to work out some sort of a hookup. I'm not sure if maybe I'll change the whole throttle unit. I do have another throttle unit that I could put on there, but that seems like kind of a bother. I'd have to pull that panel off, but who knows? We'll see what happens. I may just, I think I had talked before, I may just make a little bell crank to go down in here. This would work one end of the bell crank and then have a rod on the other side going up and working this lever here. That's the only lever that does anything, and that's for both the throttle and for the choke. And I'm still tinkering with ideas for intake and exhaust, and for the gas tank. This is just stuffed on there for while I was painting it, that pipe. Although that wouldn't be a bad thing if I could take this and run it right out along here and out the back. You know, either put the muffler on the back here, or I don't know. I'd like something simple and clean. The one that was on it is this big gompy thing that fills in this whole area in here, and then the air filter covers a whole big area here, and then you go to the other side and the gas tank covers the whole side of this thing over here, which I don't know. I like things a little more simple, a little more clean looking. I'm even thinking about mounting a fuel tank up in here. We'll see. Be nice to find another nice little round one. Maybe we could find a cylindrical, a round, spherical shaped ball to go on the back that we could make into a fuel tank, you know? Who knows? Got to think about it. Anyway, that's where we're at. And yeah, the clearance is tight under the seat. There's probably just barely enough room for my knuckles to slide under there, and that's because the seat isn't bolted down tight. So as long as I don't bounce around too much, it'll be good. And thankfully the bracket is relieved just in the right place, so that should be good. Oh yeah, the belts are all hooked up underneath. What a pain that was, getting that all working. And it's all bolted down, one to this outside point here, one to the outside point here, and I still have the stud back in there. And then we have one more bolt on this side that comes up from underneath. You can't see it. I think it's right in here in this area somewhere. And then back in here there's a pin, not in this hole but in another hole back, way back underneath there. There's a hole, there's a pin there. So it's all anchored down nice and solid. And maybe on Monday we'll get it going. Tomorrow is a day of rest for me. spend time in church and maybe take a nap in the afternoon, and then we'll be back at it again on Monday. So there you have it. This is Saturday, July? No, September 12, is that right? Maybe. And our weather has been nice and cool today. Oh, another thing I did today, I put this fan up in the ceiling. I have been wanting to do it for a while. I've had it for quite a while, and but it was just so hot I didn't want to go up in the attic to wire it up. So it was cool enough today. Our high, well, it's like yesterday, about 62. And so I went up there this morning and we got it all hooked up and wired up. So I have a nice fan right over my workbench when it's warm. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to insert a very short clip in here. Went to the dump this morning and we didn't pick anything. I was informed today that they don't allow picking on Saturdays anymore because too many people were hanging around the dumpsters and making it hard for people to get in to drop off things. So, but there was something there that would have been really, really nice to have. You won't believe it when you see it. And I'll close this video with the short clip of what it was. Bye now. Thanks for watching. Here's what I couldn't pick today.